You start.
All right. Welcome, everyone, to Manchester Church of the Brethren, second annual Youth versus Staff competition. If you'll recall, last year in the spring, they had a basketball game. This year, something happened this spring that postponed our event until now.
Yep.
But this evening, we have a very competitive minute to win it challenge, set of 10 challenges that the staff versus youth are going to go through. This is a fundraiser, so as you're watching, please go to the church website if you feel moved to donate. Some of the youth you'll see have their work camp shirts on, so money donated tonight, either through the website or if you prefer to mail it to the church office, will be used to support youth activities over the next years. So, the 10 challenges tonight, the rules will be that every event that is completed within a minute, that team will score a point. Each team has 3 passes or redos in order to try to complete it if they fail to do so on the first attempt. And at the end of the series of challenges, we'll see who's ahead.
And this is Eric Reichenbach, and I'm Brian Krushwitz, and we are here in our bathrobes just to keep you folks at home a little more comfortable.
We feel like that's probably what you're wearing right now. I would have had my lounge pants on, but Jenny won't let me wear those out of the house.
I got my slippers, though.
So, I think we're ready to get going. I think that Amy and Ethan are starting out for their teams. And so, go ahead and play the blueprint, Zach.
Moving on up. In this challenge, the contestant begins with a stack of 39 blue cups, with 1 red cup at the base. In a test of speed and focus, the contestant must inch the red one upwards by moving cups from the top of the stack to the bottom using alternating hands. This must be repeated 39 times until the red cup returns to the position it started in, at the base. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
So, I think you all heard how that's going to go, and I think that they're looking ready to get going.
Let's do this.
Let's do this thing.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now, if you'll recall from the rules, we have to use an alternating hands technique. And I hope you at home can see that thin red line moving slowly towards the top.
What happens if they drop one? Is that a penalty?
There's no penalty. It just slows them down a bit.
Let's go, Amy. You're good. Halfway there, you go.
They're both very strong. Ethan has very steady hands. He may pull this off, but just as a reminder, it doesn't matter who gets done first, aside from bragging rights. It's just a matter of getting it completed in the 60-second time period. It's going to be close.
Yes. Oh, look at that.
There we go.
Come on, Amy.
So very close, good effort. Ethan did very well. There's a point. Now, each team is going to have to decide. Remember, they can choose to do it over if they would like to in order to get that point.
If she thinks Amy's not going to try it again.
Okay, so there's a pass. So,
okay, so
all right.
We will give the youth 1 point.
So I'm going to use for not getting it, and you use a check if they get it.
A check?
Yeah.
All right. Now, just to know, in this political season, these colors have nothing to do with political affiliation. These are just the colors that we had.
We're trying to redeem the colors and make this acceptable to all of us. So it looks like the two teams are in places and set to begin. Let's go ahead and hear what this next challenge is all about. Are you ready to play that, Zach?
In this challenge, the contestants will play as a team. One player will send a dollar coin spinning across a table. Once it traverses the center line, the other player must stop it in an upright position with a single finger. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
Over you.
All right. It looks like they're both ready to go. Now, anytime.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now, I was reading the rules, Brian, and I noticed that originally they're supposed to blow the coin across the line, but that is not acceptable in the time of COVID. But the staff really did this well.
Yes.
Steady fingers. Here we go. Did they do it?
Did it.
One. Got it.
Very good.
Success.
Nice.
That was well done. That was well done. But again, to remember, the speed at which they get it done really does not have any bearing on the final score.
That's right. We'll give each of them a check on this event.
Now, Brian, you've done a little bit of research.
I have.
In what kinds of things happen in 60 seconds besides catching a quarter on end or besides moving cups up a stack?
I do have lots of fun facts.
Yeah.
And I'll just give you one fact to start off here. In 1 minute, around the whole Earth, 65,000 barrels of oil are used.
Wow. I wonder if that's currently or pre-COVID or...
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But to make up for that, our solar panels here produce 5 watts in a minute. Each solar panel.
Wow. That's remarkable. Excellent. All right.
Now, what activity are they doing now?
So now they are doing office tennis. Let's hear... I think that the contestants are in place. And a little bit of an adjustment there.
Office tennis. In this challenge, the contestants will be doubles partners in the exciting coffee break sport of office tennis. Using clipboards as rackets, the couple must rally a crumpled paper ball back and forth before landing it into a waste paper basket on the opposite side of the stage. If either player double hits or carries the ball, the line judge will nullify the point. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right. Now, there happen to be a couple of varsity tennis players on the youth team that are in this competition. We'll see how they do.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Double hits, so they had to start over on that one. Oh, very close, very close, very close. Well done.
They did it.
They made it look easy when they got to it. Can the staff do it? Can the staff do it? Can the staff do it? So close. Pull it off. Oh, so close.
I think they'll have
So
at least
close.
one more try. It's coming down to the wire here.
You see the time there?
I can't get it to work on my phone.
I'm gonna just. Well, that was intense, wasn't it, Brian?
It was. And we're going
Now.
to see if the staff want to try this again. They think they can do
They
it.
think they can do it.
Now,
All right.
remind, they have 3 times they can do this.
They can do that 3 times. They get,
Staff is using their first one. So we'll just watch them.
here we go.
Begins in 3, 2, 1.
So close. They are really getting the hang of it, though.
Yes, I think they'll probably do it this time.
There it is. There it is. And
That was worth it.
under 15 seconds that time. That was a well-chosen
Yes, it
challenge.
was. So we'll give them both a check.
Yep.
And maybe we should somewhere mark on here how many times they've used.
Yep, I will keep track of that. We'll keep that up here at the top.
Yes. All right. So getting back to those solar panels, Eric, since we have 570 solar panels, for every minute they produce 2.85 kilowatts of energy, which could power 2,800-watt light bulbs continuously.
That's a lot of power.
That
That's
is.
a lot of power.
Let's see. Does this next event require lots of power, or?
I think this is another finesse event. In fact, I think most of these events require finesse more than anything. But we'll see how Ethan's endurance is, having just done a challenge previous. We'll see if he's able to keep up the intensity. Now, he's going against Seth this time. I noticed that Seth was eating pizza right before this. We'll see if his greasy fingers allow him. Go ahead and play that next
Blueprint.
new blueprint, Zach.
Stack attack. In this challenge, the contestant will use 36 plastic cups to erect a pyramid-shaped structure. Once built, the player must then deconstruct it by sliding the cups down diagonally, creating a single stack. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right. It looks like they're both ready.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
Now, I think one challenge for this is understanding how many have to be at the base. I don't know if that was actually made clear. And there has to be one. Now, Seth's doing very well for his greasy pizza fingers.
Yes.
Half their time is almost used. Now, unfortunately, there's no points for accuracy or beauty in this. And
There's a little
he's
more
really doing a nice job.
lined up and sets.
Well, from this angle.
What's my stat?
So.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ah, shoot!
Oh, no! Calamity. And there's the minute. So neither team got it this time.
Let's see
It'll
what
be
they say.
curious to see
All right.
if they want to do it.
I can do it again. I just made the wrong one.
Now,
You going
I think
again?
one cup from David's went over.
36. Nah, that's yours.
Well, I think one
No,
got
it's a
kicked.
different
One got
cup.
kicked over, I think. So. Well, that was exciting.
It was. We have a question
Yeah.
on our chat asking where the female youth are. They're over there. They just haven't had their events come up yet, but I'm sure they will be out here soon.
Yes.
One question to the audience, since we're getting some chats. What was the score to the basketball game last year, or however long it was ago? Anybody know? We have the answer here. If you want to put your guesses here, we'll see who gets the closest.
So, yeah.
One more fun fact. I don't know if this fact is fun, but every minute in the United States, 40 firearms are sold.
That's alarming.
That is. Maybe I won't call these fun facts. I'll just call them facts, factoids.
1 minute facts.
1 minute facts.
Yeah.
And it looks like our contestants are almost ready here.
Almost ready. They need to, of course, start with the same number. Now, I actually had wondered if they knew how many cups to put on the base to begin with. And that did play a factor in the last run. Now they are. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the timer when you're ready.
Begins in 3, 2, 1. All right, Sam. This is it.
They are focused.
Very good. All right.
Ethan is starting off again, very strong. And it looks like there's been, Seth has done
Very good.
an adjustment.
Come on, you're getting behind.
So again, it's not a race. It's just who can you get this task done in the 60 seconds. Now they've passed halfway, and so if it goes badly at this point, it's
I think they're both gonna make
unlikely
it.
that they'll be able to recover. Time. Well, that was smooth. Smooth at the end. Really well done. So now, conceivably, I think the youth could use one of their passes on this as well.
Well, they both redid
They both
it.
redid
So
it. Gotcha.
I'll put a mark there, the youth and X. So we are tied at 3
It is
points
tied up.
each. And we have to bring out the next fun fact. This is a fun fact. How many McDonald's hamburgers are sold in the United States every minute?
I don't know, Brian. How many?
4,500.
Wow.
Now, let's get to the next blueprint here. Zach, are you ready?
The nut stacker. A single chopstick without its mate is as useless as the hexagonal nut without an accompanying bolt. When paired together, however, they are a perfect match. In this challenge, the contestant must slide 10 metal nuts off a chopstick one by one to form a freestanding tower. In this precision-based operation, keen hand-to-eye coordination is required. One false move could send the tower tumbling. Oh nuts. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
So,
Go, girl.
here we go. Here are the girls. Miriam and Lena against Kurt and David. Whenever you're ready.
It begins in 3, 2, 1. All right. Go, Kurt, David.
So, very intense. I hope you at home can see what is going on. It's a little bit hard to see from here. Brian, can you see how they're doing?
I cannot. Looks like the girls
Stacking
almost
nuts
have them all
with-
stacked. They did it.
Well done.
Come on, you guys.
The steady hands of youth.
They cannot see our marks.
And Miriam and Lena, look on. The pressure is on. The pressure is on. And it looks like they're not going to be able to complete this. So it was a good attempt, good attempt.
They cannot see.
Yeah, so you go ahead. Oh, okay.
And
Great,
what
and
was
there's
the
another
res-
point for the youth in that one. And no for the staff. So the question will be, is this something that they feel like they can do? They're not going to, they've got one pass left. They've got one more pass, and they're only halfway through the competition. It looks like they're not going to do it. So,
Okay.
well done, father-daughter sportsmanship there.
All right.
Now, I'd like to mention a thanks to Kayla Plott for setting up the next competition in between on the other staging area while one is happening. And we need to really thank Randy Self and Zach Erbaugh for their running the technical aspect of this. Brian is going to rotate that around so you can see this setup. Thanks, guys. Appreciate all the work you're doing. And it looks like there's a little bit of practicing going on, but I think we're ready now to hear the... Oh, there's a little bit of an adjustment there. And
in 1 minute in the United States, there are 1,389 Uber riders reserving their cars.
remarkable, remarkable. Probably pre-COVID.
Probably.
So let's hear the blueprint for the next.
Get forward. In this challenge, a single quarter and a dinner fork could earn the contestant $500,000. In the ultimate test of precision, one of the players must roll 25-cent coins into the waiting gaps of the four-pronged utensil. With a target of only 3/16 of an inch wide, a coin that curves a fraction too far to the left or right will miss the mark entirely. May the fork be with you. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds will result.
Okay, for the youth this time we have Ethan and Owen and Amy and Dave for the staff. And it looks like they're ready. Let's go. So, you know, I wonder, Brian, who comes up with these challenges?
I don't know. I do know the first Minute to Win It TV show aired in 2010.
Okay, that would be it, yeah. Excellent.
And now it's been in 71 countries around the world.
Now this is apparently a lot harder than
Oh my
it
goodness.
seems like it would be.
Hopped right over.
Yeah. It looks like if you roll it towards and you get it on the tine, celebration from the staff. Genuine joy. Nice to see that. Well done. The youth have less than 10 seconds to get this done. 5. So close. So close. Oh. Not quite. So,
I will give a point to the staff.
it is all tied up again.
And are youth going
That
for
was-
it? They are not.
They're not gonna use a pass. And the staff are feeling pretty confident at this point, and may have even been a little overconfident to begin with. We'll see if that holds up. So remember, you can send us your questions on the chat. And I think we're ready for the next blueprint. So Zach, go ahead and take it away.
Field goal. A goalpost is made of steel and built to last. A Minute to Win It goalpost is made of household items and designed to last 60 seconds. Starting with a base formed from a precariously balanced yardstick, the the contestants must construct the uprights by stacking 6 cups apiece. They'll have to work in perfect unison to win the big game. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right. This time we have Evan and Cambry against Seth and Karen. And they're ready to go. So this will take a lot of teamwork.
Yes.
My goodness, this may be the greatest challenge to this point, Brian. I don't know what you think.
I saw the staff practicing this beforehand.
They were practicing it, and it's the kind of thing that you may need to practice for.
Yeah.
Look at those steady hands with the youth again.
That's impossible.
And I think, you know, the trick is going to be just to lay it on without exerting too much pressure. The youth are looking really steady. Only, oh my.
Well,
So close. Well, 10 seconds left. I think it's probably lost. Who knows? Wow. Well, that was fun to watch that, but I'd be surprised if either team decided to try that one again.
I would too. I think probably not a worthy one to do. So
Now, so
we're both giving him an X.
I think nobody is going to take that.
Now the youth did say they're the underdogs, and if they do lose, they are preparing litigation. And some of them even said they might move out of the country.
Anybody else want to do it?
Yes, I'm sure that we could probably do a recount though pretty quickly.
Yes.
Won't take days.
Right. Some of them even said they might begin colonizing Mars if things don't get much better.
That would be a difficult decision to make.
Okay.
So, I think, Brian, you also found several records.
Yes. Somebody has put on 31 T-shirts in 60 seconds.
That is remarkable.
And 152 push-ups and 68 pull-ups for world
In a minute.
records. In a minute.
Wow. Well, nobody here. No, indeed. Zach, let's hear the next blueprint.
Backflip. In this challenge, the contestant must flip 2 pencils from the back of their hand and snatch them in mid-air. This must be repeated 6 times, adding 2 pencils with each attempt until they flip and catch a stack of 12. One bad toss could erase their hopes of winning $1 million. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right, here we have Sam Hupp for the youth and Seth for the staff. And they both look ready, standing at the ready. Any moment, Randy. Wow. Now,
Steady as she goes.
pretty remarkable. Now, it looks to me like there's a good chance that Seth practiced this one.
I think he has.
That's not a novice. That is
Look at
not a
that
novice. Yeah, he's got good technique. He might do it. When I first saw what was necessary, I didn't think it could be done. That's remarkable. Now, unfortunately, Sam has been listening to the cheers. There he goes.
He's
there
not
he goes.
giving up. I'll give him
Nope.
that.
He's still got a
continuing to
chance.
go.
He's still got a chance. So
5 more
close.
seconds.
That was a great effort. But okay.
There's only two more events after.
So the youth are going to do this again. If you want to mark them up there, Brian. And with a turn, we've had a substitution of Ethan Esposette for Sam Hupp. So, okay. He's got that. He's looking pretty confident in the air. There you go. You need to balance it out. There was spread.
We'll just be quiet. Let him concentrate.
Yep.
You got time.
He's got 30 seconds. This is definitely doable.
You don't have to start over. Go back to the 6. You can do all of them.
Oh, so there's 2 pencils at each stage. I didn't realize that.
There you go.
There he goes. Less than 10 seconds. He can do it. He can do it. But probably not going to happen. Disappointing.
I started over on the first one. That was my fault.
You started with
So,
He wasn't clear on the rules. I don't know if it was fair. He might deserve another go. In all fairness.
should they use another one? We'll use another one. Make the second one.
There,
yeah, that was level 8. So,
we are going to give the youth an X here. That puts
That's
them
correct.
1 point behind with 2 events to go.
they both used a pass each. So,
Another world record in a minute is 117 kisses in a minute.
wow. Not very high quality, I'm sure.
Now the clapping one is more extraordinary. 1,103 claps in a minute. Well, 427 one-handed claps.
Oh.
And 1,103 two-hand claps. They kind of go like this.
So you watched some of these, right?
I did.
Interesting. Interesting.
All right, what have we here? The next event. Let's put up the blueprint.
10, 9,
Tilt a cup. In this challenge, the contestant must follow step-by-step instructions to create America's newest sensation, the Tilt a cup. Step 1, catch a bounced ping pong ball in an 8-cup stack. Step 2, move the bottom cup to the top. Step 3, repeat until 6 balls have landed in their containers. Step 4, stay focused each time a ball is added. The unpredictable tilt cup grows less and less steady. Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
All right, we're coming
Sounds
down
like
to
a
the wire
challenge.
here. 2 more events. This is number 9, and let's
Go ahead
begin.
and go.
The game begins in 3, 2, 1.
So here we have Dave and Amy against Kayla and Miriam for the youth.
There,
And the stack is going to keep getting higher and higher, which will change the accuracy of the person holding the cup. There's the first miss for the
they were looking good to
youth.
this
The
point.
youth are looking very strong at this. Dave seems to be slamming it down.
Those girls
With
made
a
that
fury.
look easy.
They did make that look easy. They've got time. They've got time. There's ping pong balls all over around the staff.
They're getting someone else to help them, is that?
Yeah, I'm not
a
sure.
breach
That-
of the rules?
It's possible that if this is contested, that may
That could be a possible
influence-
point of litigation. From
So, they both
they-
did it.
They did it.
Well done, teams.
Good job, everybody.
There's one more event left. Let me remind you that this is a fundraiser, so please, again, go to the church website in order to donate, or If you feel better about it, send it in the mail.
Yeah, youth, you may
I
want
do
to
think
say something about that.
so. As we thought, that was going to be contested,
Yes.
and there may be an automatic redo by the staff. In fact, I think that that's what we're going to have to do, is an automatic do-over for the staff.
Yeah, I would say the youth wouldn't have to do it again, right?
No, the youth don't have to do it.
No, you don't have to go.
All right.
And
we're going to try it again.
Let's do it again. This was a fun one to watch.
Did they use their...
So we're going to say that the staff used a do-over.
Right. This
So
will be their last one.
This is their last one.
And it may come down to that last event if they don't have a redo.
Oh,
it
and
could
that
cost
bounced
them the
out
game.
of the cup.
The match.
That's got to feel like you're getting cheated.
Although I
Nicely
think they're
done.
on track to do it this time without
they've
any
got
help.
I
They're
think
looking
they've got
better.
the hang of this, to be sure.
Oh my.
That was missed. 30 seconds. They're well on their way to getting it done, although certainly
They're making it close. There they go.
excellent. That was well done. Okay. So, the staff have used their final challenge.
Now, they're contesting
All
that
right.
we have to spend or redo, that we can't get a free redo.
We've already counted your last
You've already
redo
used your
over
redo,
here.
so no more redos.
So we are to the last event, and we have the staff leading by 1 point, 6 to 5.
6 to 5.
It's their event to lose on this last one.
Well, let's see here, Brian. There's 3 X's here.
Who's doing this one?
Oh, there's 4 X's. Got it. So I don't know if any.
Is this digital? Can I move it around and get different stats out of it? It's not working.
So I don't know if any guesses have come in for the score of the staff versus youth basketball game last spring, May 21st,
I don't see.
19.
I guess.
What was the score, Brian?
The score. The score. You want to know the score? It was 72 to 67. So it was, again, pretty close, like it is this year.
Staffs win that time, and the youth, I think, have been really clamoring for some revenge. There's a
Wow.
little bit of a question about how to perform this next task. It looks like Kayla Hippensteel is
We
going to
have
take on
we have a
Kurt
question
Borgman.
on here from Lois Borgman that she says that Amy was taking the cups off the wrong way in the last event.
Ah,
I don't
that's
know.
not something that was noticed by the
It
judges
was
at the
not.
time. I think we're going to.
There's another question. Who are the judges? I don't even know who the judges are in this event. We might want to figure that out.
So,
What, the staff? No.
all right. So let's hear the next blueprint. Zach, go ahead and play that.
Yankee. Remember this trick? So, yesterday, here at Minute to Win It, we're modern. In this challenge, the contestant must place index cards between 4 plastic cups
Okay.
to form a tower, then yank the cards out, causing the cups to collapse into a stack. Presto! Failure to complete this task in 60 seconds may result in elimination.
I'm not sure how you can. All right. So they're both set, both ready to go. Kurt is kneeling, so there's no height advantage.
No pressure here. Oh my goodness. She's moving fast.
Yes.
Ooh, can she? Did she?
All right. Oh, yes.
This. Now, it's a bit
Kayla.
easy to get flustered.
She can do this.
She can do it. They can do it.
She's
Now.
got time.
Close. Very close.
Okay, here we go. Here's the tie.
The staff have to do it. The staff.
You can do this.
Last time.
Now, Kurt's jerking it out like a magician, but it's just not going to be good enough.
Here's
They're
the
down
difference.
to 5 seconds.
The youth have one more do-over.
They do have one more
So she
do-over.
can try this again.
Time. So, just as we expected, this was going to be a very close competition.
Yes.
Now, the staff have used all of their passes, all their do-overs. The youth have not. And so, no pressure. This will be do or die.
Here's the last one.
All right.
It's not easy.
That's it. Now, Kayla has no competition except the clock.
Yeah, zoom it in.
Very smooth, very smooth. But she had good technique, and I think, Brian, that,
Oh, that one's not
it's
quite.
not quite on.
Oh, look at, she's going,
It's a little bit leaning.
she's purposely doing it.
She's still got half the amount of time. She's got plenty of time to do this. And if she uses the same easy technique that she used the last time, I think it's possible. I think that the challenge is going to be not to get nervous.
Got it, you got it.
So close.
So
Close.
close.
Well done. Well done,
Hi,
everyone.
Kayla. We're gonna have to give them that X here. I've already hit put the X there.
So, if we tally this up, Brian, the staff, the youth have how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And the staff have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, the streak continues. I don't think that the youth looked defeated, but I think they're going to want to work on their techniques for next year.
They are gathering over
They're
there.
gathering, and Seth, I think, is going to take us home.
Congregation, we want to thank you all for watching this evening, for participating. We want to thank all the staff members and youth for participating. Let's thank the two fine gentlemen in their bathrobes, our hosts, Brian and Eric. And huge thanks to Randy and Zach for their work with all the techniques this evening. Yeah, it's quite the setup. We almost need to do more events to make it feel worth for all the setup. But it was worth it to be together, to fellowship, to be together even in this distance. Seeing some of you go back and forth on the live chat there. I'm sure there's more controversy to be had on some of those calls this evening. But we are thankful for your support, continued support for the youth ministry. As Brian and Eric mentioned, some of the youth are wearing their work camp shirts from their past trips, and look forward to whatever those possibilities might look like in this time. We just want to thank you all again for watching, and have a good night, everybody.